So it's been a rough weekend for the failed crypto exchange FTX. Within hours of FTX filing for bankruptcy on Friday, there was what appears to be a hack of the exchange. Blockchain analytics firm Elliptic found that $663 million in various tokens were drained from FTX's crypto wallets. Of that amount, $477 million was taken in the suspected theft, while the remainder is believed to have been moved into secure storage by FTX. Now, the new CEO of FTX says they're coordinating with law enforcement and regulators. He said that because of the breach, the exchange is removing trading and withdrawals on the platform and shifting its remaining digital assets to a cold wallet, meaning that it's going offline and won't be easily accessible. Meanwhile, both the Wall Street Journal and Reuters reporting this weekend that $10 billion in customer money was sent to Alameda Research, a trading firm also owned by FTX's former CEO, Sam Bankman-Fried. Of that $10 billion, somewhere between $1 to $2 billion in customer money is missing, according to sources speaking to Reuters. So a lot of people are really concerned about whether they're ever going to see their money again. Gintessa?
Oh, well, there's a lot to be concerned about, and not just if you're a customer, but Sam Bankman-Fried is now out as CEO of FTX. He resigned. So there are reports he's speaking to police in Bahamas. What kind of legal trouble could he face?
So Bankman-Fried, the former FTX CEO, as you said, is under a lot of scrutiny right now. Bloomberg is reporting that he was interviewed by local police and regulators in the Bahamas on Saturday. They're citing a person familiar with the matter. Now, that said, inquiries don't automatically translate to charges or an arrest. But here in the U.S., the Securities and Exchange Commission is reportedly looking at whether Bankman-Fried broke securities rules. Sources speaking to CNBC say the Department of Justice is probing whether customer funds were misappropriated. In Washington, the Biden White House and two powerful Democratic committee chairs have also publicly criticized FTX. So this is a huge fall from grace for Bankman-Fried, who was a frequent guest on Capitol Hill, also a donor to President Biden's campaign, and he put more than $30 million toward the midterms.
And a significant philanthropist as well, and that has reportedly a lot of charities questioning whether they're going to be okay. But the episode with FTX is raising a lot of questions about how much trust now customers place in crypto exchanges. And again, we're hearing from the heads of these other crypto exchanges this morning trying to shore up confidence. Do they see this as an existential threat?
Well, so Crypto.com, their CEO weighed in this morning in an AMA to address concerns related to a $400 million transfer that it, quote, accidentally made to another exchange. A lot of concern was circulating about that over the weekend. The CEO said that Crypto.com took no risks, has always maintained one-to-one reserves, and added that an audited proof of those reserves would be published within weeks. Now, this comes after data shows that withdrawals at Crypto.com rose over the weekend, and the exchange's native token is down around 40% in the last week. So there is a crisis of confidence there. Meanwhile, the CEO of Binance, which is the world's largest crypto exchange, told a gathering of G20 leaders in Bali that the industry needed new and clear regulations because of participants, quote, cutting corners. Binance is also setting up an industry recovery fund to help rebuild the sector. He's opened it up to co-investors, so they're trying to reassure investors that things will be okay.
So wait, he's setting up a recovery fund, but isn't he the one who kind of sparked this whole crisis for crypto?
Right. So just over a week ago, it was the Binance CEO saying that he was going to liquidate his entire stake of FTT. So that's the crypto token native to the FTX exchange. It was worth more than $500 million at the time. That's really what set off this panic, and that's why people began to withdraw what they held on FTX en masse, and that's kind of what led to the contagion effect that we saw over the last 8 or 9 days.
Well, withdrawals aside, as you can see here, Ether's up more than 3%. We've got Bitcoin going up as well, so it appears that there is some optimism among some investors about the future of these cryptocurrencies.